Hi Virgo, welcome to your October 2020 reading. I can't believe it's October already. Welcome to October. I am Danielle Lee, spiritual visionary, and my psychic mediumship always comes through when I'm getting ready. And I had to actually, guys should have been last on my list. However, the universe is conspiring to make you now fourth on my list. So I want you to know that I had to get this out so that I could stop that energy that's flowing around you, which is great energy, by the way. You've just had your birthday month. We're now in the time of Libra, which is pretty cool. So now we're going to find our balance and take us through to the next birthday for this birthday year, okay? So what I'm finding is yesterday, this was all about Virgo, is you're cruising along at the moment and things are starting to balance out. They really are starting to balance out for you. However, there's stuff going on all around you. It's like you're in a little bubble and you're traveling along. Like I'm going to give you I've just lost my words. I'm going to give you an example, would be the right word. So you're going along, traveling along in your car, nicely traveling along. You come to a stop traffic, you know, that's stopped. That's okay. You're fine. I'm not meant to stop. I'm meant to stop. I'm meant to just have a moment, relax, not stress that I'm not going to get to where I need to be because you'll get there in the right time, okay? That's the first thing I want to say. You will get there in the time you're meant to get there. Don't worry about being late. It's out of your control. And sometimes this happens because you like to control, you like to feel your life is in control, but sometimes you just got to let it go. Got to let it go. So then what happened was a fire engine. So I'm in this lane, this lane. Now, if you're in Australia, we are on the left side of the road traveling. So I was in the middle lane. I could see in all this banked up traffic a fire engine trying to get through. So he's come round and crossed because then it turns into four lanes by the time I got there. He's crossed all the traffic and gone on the other side. But there was cars everywhere, as they should be, pulled over wherever they could pull over, including me. Anyway, he's gone around, that's fine. Then we get further down the road. I turn the corner, we get further down the road, and there's more things happening. There's stuff going on around me, but none of it concerned me, as in, I was not affected by it. Everybody else was all carrying on, and, there was like Mr. Magoo. I don't know if you remember him if you're too young, but Mr. Magoo used to leave a trail of carnage behind him, and, he used to potter along like nothing was involved. And even when I got to my destination, things were still going on around me that had nothing to do with me, but they were going on all around me. So it showed me, as a Virgo as well, that life is becoming balanced for us. We've got the chaos around us, but it isn't our chaos anymore. We have now come through our chaos, and it's now time to start living life again because we've been on the back burner. It's our birthday month. We're going to the second part of our birthday month. We're finding the Libran balance, and it's time to mosey on ahead and enjoy it. It's now we're going to start getting ahead with our finances. We're going to start getting ahead with our relationships. We're going to start getting ahead with our diet and our health. We're going to get ahead with everything we need to be getting ahead in. But it's just going to be slowly chipping away, chipping away, chipping away at everything we've had to happen. There have been some very challenging time for a lot of Virgos, and none of us have come out of this unscathed this year. And the isolation and that lack of control we've had over our life has been a huge major turning point, and now it's time to let's go. So another thing, I'm in a group of girls, a group of single girls, and it's quite funny because I'm very focused on my business and my career and my health at the moment, and God love them, they're all about, not all about, but they have this. I get onto check my phone, and there's like 58 messages there was yesterday that I'd missed. I'm like, oh, good Lord, I've got to go back find it. And this morning it was the same. I was out there weeding my garden. Who knew that this is a metaphor, okay? We're out there weeding. We need to weed out what we need to weed out. That's what's best for us. So They're all talking about all these dates and things that they're going on, which is great. It's not my value at the moment, which is fine. But I said, and here I am weeding out what's not meant for me. Okay, so I want you to guys do the same thing, whether it's a metaphorical or you use the physical to metaphorically weed out what you need to weed out as a physical manifestation of it. And I feel like Virgos, you need to weed out what's not right in your relationships. And I want to say this is about your romantic relationships. So you need to weed out what's not good for you, what's not meant for you. Don't try and control something, as hard as that is. You got to let it go. You've got to let it come to you. You need to stop weeding. You need to still weed out what isn't right for you. So online dating isn't right for me per se. However, I have no affliction to meeting someone organically. So I want you to know that if it works for you, that's fine. If it doesn't, weed it out. So weeding out those of you in relationships. Now I've got this itchy rash like coming up on my arm. Now I'm talking to you guys. So I feel like you've been making some rash decisions over the last 2 years. So now it's time to step back and actually make decisions focused, and after you've processed them, process your decision making in regards to relationships. Really take stock, whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel like some of you in relationships are looking at maybe moving on from that relationship. And if you feel that, then do it. Trust yourself, back yourself. Process it. Don't make a rash decision. Process it first. Is it good for me? What should I be weeding out of this relationship? What traits should I be weeding out of me that I bring to this relationship as well? Because none of us are perfect. We have our expectations. Everybody, Virgos especially, and high achievers have an expectation of what things should be like or how, because that's what we would do. But not everybody is like us. So we need to take that step back and watch things come to us. Things will come to us unexpectedly in all relationships, not just your romantic love life, okay? Take that step back. Weed out your own traits that need to be thrown away, all right? Love who you are and love who you're becoming. This is about loving who you're becoming as well. The elder, heed wise counsel. Heed wide. Oh my God, they keep saying wide. Are you feeling wide? I feel like this is about love who you are. I feel this is about your body image, whether you're skinny, fat, tall, skinny, short, big nose, big boobs, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I didn't want to leave men out, but I couldn't really say what I wanted to say then, but you get the picture, I think. Anyway, so this love who you are, I feel like you haven't been loving who you are, and it's now time to just love and accept who you are because you're a beautiful person. You know, heed wise counsel. There are people around you telling you that you're an amazing person and that you set the bar up high, and they are amazed by that. People are amazed by the bar you set yourself and your expectation level. And some people are in awe of that, and that's okay. But you need to accept yourself and accept that you are loved by many. And you have a lot of secret admirers as well. You have a lot of people that are out there that would love to be a part of the creation of what you create. You go out there and you go get. You have your moments of procrastination while you're processing, and you don't often do rash things except for the last couple of years. So, in regards to this, listen to those people that are telling you you are a beautiful person, you are an inspiration, you are, because you are, okay? But you need to start accepting yourself, and you need to be wise in listening to that counsel. Got it that time. So I've obviously got the message out. You're stronger than you think. Your resilience has grown over this last, 12 months. And your resilience will go forward and go further than it will ever, 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 or you could have ever imagined. Because of your resilience you've built up, you're able to get through things like it's nothing. People are, it is something to you on the inside, but on the outside, people are very unsure about that. I feel for some of you, there is a bit of victim mentality that you need to get out of and love and accept who you are, because you are resilient and you are strong. And people are telling you to snap out of it. And I feel that you're feeling that they're being unempathetic, but they're actually being empathetic for you, but you're not listening to that counsel. Okay, you need to listen to that as well. You need to take the steps for yourself to move forward. Face your shadow sides, face your darkness. That's what I was talking about before. Weed out the traits. Weed out the traits. Or was that you? Or was that Sagittarius? I don't know. Sorry. But you need to weed out your traits too. Oh, weed out your traits that are not conducive to what it is you want for yourself. Weed out that trait of not being perfect. None of us are perfect. None of us. None of us are getting out of here perfect. Not one person. The lovers love each other. I feel those in romantic situations are going to find greater, deeper love once you start to accept yourself more freely, okay? And weed out those traits. And find your shadow side. Find that side of you that is the huntress, that is seductive, that is sensual and sexual. Virgos are very sensual beings, but the sexuality, you need to start, showing a little bit more cleavage, and I say a little bit, I say it in a classy way. I don't want you to go out there and throw your boobs out. But if you feel like you want to throw your boobs out, do that too. And for men, I feel like you've been trying to step it up a level in becoming sexier as well. But how does a man become sexier to the opposite? You know what? Being yourself, eye contact. I feel for you guys, you just need to make perfect eye contact with your lady friend or your man friend or whatever friend you want that you're interested in. And those of you in relationships, both, I want there to be more eye contact. There needs to be more eyes. You need to use your seductive eyes. Sorry. Anyway, I want you to be able to do that. I am going to go out and practice that today, guys, and see how far I get. And I'll get back to you through my page. Oh, if you were looking for a reading, a personal reading, my details will be in the link below. I can accommodate you if you're in another country. I am in Australia. So we can work that out. Don't be stressed. And I would love to hear your comments on using your eyes and eye contact today and see how far you get. I want to know. I want to know, stepping out of your comfort zone, how that goes for you. All right. I want you to fly high. Fly high, guys. It's time to fly high. It's time to stop being subtle. Obviously, Virgos can be bam in your face when we have something to say, but I feel like all of us have been taking a step back in regards to uh, doing and saying what we need to say. We've been like biting our tongue to not have confrontation. However, sometimes there needs to be a confrontation, all right, to help you to fly high. That's a beautiful card. I'm going to finish on a goddess card because we all need a bit of goddess in us, man or woman. I want to do this one. We're getting two cards, but I want to go a shuffle again and pick the next one as well. Whoa. Whoop. So in regards to the eye thing, be strong and divine passion. Be strong, finding your passion. Like I said, use your eyes. See how far that gets you. And I want you to use your eyes in every situation you can. I want you to be soulful with people. I want you to be looking at them, beautifully. I want you to be looking and I want you to be passionate, and I want you to be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Be passionate about wanting to achieve things and learning to use the tools you have within, all right? And be strong in your character of who you are. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So that's twice you've had that, and it's twice on the same. So this card is also on top of this card, which was a Be Strong card. Okay, and you're stronger than you think you are. You've heard that twice today, guys. Your resilience gets you through, but you need to find clarity in how you're getting it out to the world, okay? I'm going to leave you on that note. Pretty good reading. Like I said, you're starting to find the balance. Use your eyes, lots of eye contact with everybody. Let me know how you go with that this month. Have a great October. See you soon.